Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little different. I got my hair straightened. It's been, wow, like a while since I've straightened my hair. I can't even tell you exactly when. So I have another like alter ego going on. But for today, we're not talking about my hair. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna be talking about 5 common mistakes people do either in the beginning of their fitness journey or during their fitness journey that just don't help you get to those fitness goals, and they really don't work. A lot of people listen to friends, families, you know, what they read on the internet, and as soon as you put want to lose weight or tips on how to lose weight, like, it's outrageous some of the tips that they give you. And I know because I have done these things before, and then it kind of discourages you from moving forward when you notice you're not getting results. I've been there, I get it. So I'm here just to go through 5 big common tips that we have done before. Maybe if you haven't, then that's great, but if you are doing it right now or you have, you know, then maybe it'll make sense why you haven't got to where you want it to be. So if you have any questions, or maybe if you have any tips that you have done that I haven't mentioned and absolutely don't work but are very common, comment them down below so we can all chat about it. Ooh, Sanaya scared me. I took off her collar because the bell was driving me insane. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that little notification bell so you can join the Sweat Squad, and let's get into it. Right, Sanaya? Okay guys, so now for the first common mistake that some people do like very regularly. I have friends and families that do this, and I'm like, no, that's not the way. And I've done this before, is we don't eat enough. We think, you know, losing weight, you have to eat very minimum, and that I feel like, you know, one, it doesn't work because it's not really working that metabolism, and you're never really in an anabolic state to really burn the fat. So that just absolutely doesn't work. So now, what are you doing back there? But also, if you're training and eating less, like, you're not really feeding your muscles, you're not fueling yourself, and you're not gonna have any growth. A lot of people, especially women, ask me, you know, how are you growing your butt? Like, I'm trying to lose weight but grow your butt. Like, a big thing is I eat enough that I know, since I'm training or doing cardio or whatever I'm doing, that I'm balancing out and I'm not going like way over and eating like a monster, but I am eating really well. So eating less is not the way to go. It actually really prevents you from getting to your goals, and it even makes you want to give up, because who wants to be hungry, moody, tired? Because when you don't eat right, your energy levels go down the drain. Like, everything just doesn't work, and you never really let your body burn the fat with the anabolic state. So you're always in a catabolic state, and you're never just burning the fat that you need to burn. So it's very, very important. Please, please, please change your eating. Don't eat like just 3 little meals a day. Like, that's not enough. Trust me, as a vegan as well, like, I eat a lot. Like, I love to eat, you know? So if I'm eating a little bit, like, I would be depressed. Like, not even depressed. I would be hangry all the time. I hate feeling hungry, and I just become like a different person with an attitude. Eating less is not the way to go. So please do your research if you are eating less, and change that like ASAP, and go eat healthy foods. I'm not saying you can eat everything you want to eat. No, you can't eat the garbage, the trash. Like, that's not gonna help you. But you have to eat well-balanced meals throughout the day, but very filling. You don't want to have like a little cheapy salad and call it a day. Like, no one's gonna grow booty gains with that, you know? So now for the second common mistake is you're not drinking enough water. I remember one time I got a message and someone asked me if it's true when you drink a lot more water, you hold a lot more water weight and you get bloated and all this stuff. And I was like, wait. No, that's not true. So if someone's telling you that, like, ditch them. They're not giving you the right information. Drinking water is so important, and you want to make sure you're getting enough water throughout the day. You know, a lot of people forget, they're busy, they're running around. You know, I've been in that predicament, you know, especially with work. I never had a chance to just stop and drink some water. So I get that, but definitely remember, the best thing that helps, and I know this is gonna sound weird, and if you don't wanna carry around a gallon, I know, like, some people say it's like douchey, but if you actually are serious about getting that water intake, grab a gallon. I'll share a picture here, and just mark each time that you should drink some water. So by the end of the night, you are done with your gallon. That has helped me 100%. I'm a lot better now with the water, so I haven't had to do that. But when I first started, and it was just so difficult to really time manage when I should just drink some water, and I know that sounds outrageous, but you know, sometimes you're busy in life, and just doing the simplest things are like impossible. You know, just going to the bathroom sometimes, it's like, oh wait, when was the last time I peed? You know, like that, life happens and you're busy, and I get it. So if you can do little things like this, like the gallon, or you know, maybe time yourself, whatever it is, you know, just to really get that water intake is super important. That also really helps your metabolism. It helps really cleanse yourself out, and you want that healthy body, and it helps with your skin. It helps like a lot. Drinking water is so important, and if you're one of those people that hate drinking water, some people tell me like, oh no, it tastes like saliva, whatever. I don't know, that's what they've told me, but I'm not like that, so I can just drink water right when I get it. But if you can't, you know, add fruit to your water, add mint to your water, like add different things that will give it a flavor, and it's very natural. They do sell the additives for the water that gives you flavors, but you have to watch, because some of those have a lot of sugar. So if you can do it the healthier way with cucumbers or lemon or whatever it is, I would say go that route. But if you can't do that, you know, by all means, just find something that doesn't have a lot of sugar or no sugar at all to add to your water, so you can definitely bring that intake of water up, just because it's super important, especially when you're trying to lose the weight. Okay, so now for the third common mistake, you're training too much and not resting enough. I know you're probably like, what? I have to go to the gym 7 days a week, work out every 20 minutes to keep this weight off. Like, that's not the way to go. This is a lifestyle. You know, when you want to lose the weight, when you want to get into working out, no matter what type of workout you do, you know, you don't want to overdo it. There is such thing as training too much. You need to give those muscles a chance to really recover. If you're just training every day and never stopping, one, you're gonna like lose energy. You're not gonna perform that great, and you're gonna tear something. Not even just you're not gonna feel anything, you're gonna hurt yourself because you're not letting those muscles rest. You know, just really plan it out, really plan ahead. Do what days, break it up each day, do a different body part. You know, you don't want to go in and do full body every day, every single hour of the day, you know, because that's not going to really help you. So by all means, make sure you take at least one day, rest day throughout the week. Okay, now for the fourth common mistake, it is don't overdo it with supplements. So many people, when they first get into the whole fitness journey world, they think that they have to have every supplement under the sun to get any results. And that is not true. For instance, like for myself, I only use like BCAAs. I use a pre-workout once in a while. I don't even use it every day. It was just like, you know, when I remembered and had time for it, and my vegan protein powders. That was it. I know so many companies offer a like stack of stuff, and you can get this and L-carotene and blah blah blah. Like, there's so many things out there that you just get so confused and you don't know what to do, and you buy it all and it's like super expensive, and you're like, holy crap, what did I just do, you know? So half of that stuff you'll just throw it away. It'll just get old, because after a few weeks you're like, this isn't really doing much, you know? I've been there, same same thing. I feel like these mistakes, I've done them all. So if you're doing them, I get it. I've been there way back when I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I was doing everything right, but I obviously wasn't, because I didn't lose the weight when I was doing it this way. And once I switched everything around and really did my research, it was like amazing. I lost the 20 pounds in, I believe it was 3.5 months, and that was like the quickest I've ever lost weight before, so that absolutely helped me. But back to the supplements, don't overdo it, don't break the bank just because you see all these posts that you need this, this, and that. Like, honestly, you don't. Like I said, I don't take anything other than those 3 things. Well, I should really say 2. I don't want to lie to you guys. The pre-workout, I really don't take that much. I don't really like a lot of caffeine things. I don't drink coffee, that's why. So that really doesn't do much for me. I'm just high on life. I don't need any caffeine. I know that sounded so corny, but there are people that swear by the pre-workout, and it does work, I'm not gonna lie. When I do take it, I do feel a difference, but just everything else, don't waste your money on. Trust me, it's not worth it. If there's some specific stuff that you guys might like carotene and things like that, you know, by all means get it, but don't just get a whole thing and not use half of it and just have it just because. Like, it's not worth it. Okay, and now for the last and final common mistake that we all have done, especially when you're first starting this, don't become obsessed with the scale. A lot of people, when they're starting the fitness journey and they're like, this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy a scale and have it in my bathroom and get on it every 5 minutes and see if I've lost weight after I've peed, after I've lifted, after I ran a mile. Like, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Like, please don't do that, because that also really discourages you when you feel like you've been great all week and you thought, hey, I think I'm gonna be down so and so weight, and when you check and you're not even there, that really discourages you and it makes you get a little crazy. And that's when the not eating enough jumps in, the working out too much jumps in, and then after that you just completely lose your mind and lose yourself. So if you have a scale and you're just so obsessed with it, just put it away. You know, take it out every so often. I'm not saying don't use a scale ever. I just don't drive myself crazy with it. It's in my bathroom. I rarely go on it because I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, I'll go on it if I'm like feeling a little bloated and I'm like, oh, let me just see what's going on. But other than that, like, the best thing is to measure yourself with the tape measurer. Just measure, you know, your arms, your hips, your butt, your chest, whatever you want to, you know, you're focusing on, your calves, and go by that number, because you will be so surprised with that number. For the longest time, I went down to 145 when I was 150. And when I was 145, I stayed there for like a week and a half and I wasn't having any changes and I was getting discouraged. But then I went down 2 jean sizes. So I obviously was losing the weight in my hips, but it was just not showing me on the scale. So that's the one thing, you know, after I tried on these jeans that were smaller, I was like, holy crap, I am losing weight. Like, screw that scale, you know? So by all means, don't get sucked into the vortex of the numbers and don't think that's what's gonna help you. So I really hope these 5 common mistakes are something that if you are doing, you won't do anymore, just because, trust me, you will see that it's a lot easier not being so strict on your diet, not having a lot of water, training too much and not getting any rest days, and overbuying all those supplements and really taking all these things that you don't need, and also just really focusing on that scale. Like, those are 5 common mistakes that I hope if you are doing, please cut it out. Please change it. You'll feel so much lighter. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.